What if you woke up one day and you were not sure who you are anymore? Alice is tired of changing size again and again. Nothing feels normal. Just when she is trying to understand herself, she meets a strange blue caterpillar sitting on a mushroom, smoking and asking one simple but very difficult question. Who are you? Alice doesn't know the answer, and maybe neither do we. In this chapter, Alice learns that growing up is not only about size, it's about understanding who you really are. Let's step into the forest and listen to the mysterious advice from the caterpillar. Chapter 5. Advice from a Caterpillar. The caterpillar and Alice looked at each other quietly for a while. Then the caterpillar tucked the hookah out of its mouth and spoke in a slow, sleepy voice. "Who are you?" said the caterpillar. This was not a very friendly way to start a conversation. Alice answered shyly, I don't really know at the moment, sir. I know who I was when I woke up this morning, but I think I have changed several times since then." "What do you mean?" said the caterpillar in a serious voice. "Explain yourself." "I'm afraid I can't explain," said Alice, "because I'm not the same person, you see." "I don't understand," said the caterpillar. "I'm sorry, I can't say it more clearly," Alice said politely. "I don't understand it myself. Changing size many times in one day is very confusing." "It isn't," said the caterpillar. "Well, maybe you haven't felt it yet," said Alice. "But when you turn into a chrysalis and later into a butterfly, you might feel strange too, don't you think?" "Not at all," said the caterpillar. "Well, maybe you feel differently," said Alice. "I just know it would feel very strange to me." "You," said the caterpillar rudely. "Who are you?" This brought them back to the beginning of the conversation. Alice felt a little annoyed because the caterpillar kept giving very short answers. She stood up straight and said seriously, "I think you should tell me who you are first." "Why?" said the caterpillar. This question confused Alice again. She couldn't think of a good answer, and the caterpillar seemed to be in a bad mood, so she turned to walk away. "Come back," the caterpillar called. "I have something important to say." That sounded interesting, so Alice came back. "Control your temper," said the caterpillar. "Is that all?" asked Alice, trying hard not to get angry. "No," said the caterpillar. Alice decided to wait. She had nothing else to do, and maybe it would say something useful. The caterpillar smoked quietly for a while. Then it unfolded its arms, took the hookah out of its mouth again, and said, "So you think you have changed?" "I'm afraid I have, sir. I can't remember things like before, and I don't stay the same size for even 10 minutes. "Can't remember what?" asked the caterpillar. "Well, I tried to say a poem I knew, but the words came out wrong," Alice said sadly. "Repeat, 'You are old, Father William,'" said the caterpillar. Alice folded her hands and began to say the poem, but the words were not exactly right. "That is not correct," said the caterpillar. "I'm afraid it isn't," Alice said quietly. "Some words are different." "It is wrong from beginning to end," said the caterpillar firmly. Then they were both silent for a few minutes. The caterpillar spoke first. "What size do you want to be?" it asked. "Oh, I don't care much about the size," Alice said quickly. "I just don't like changing all the time." "I don't understand," said the caterpillar. Alice said nothing. She had never been disagreed with so much before, and she felt she was starting to get angry. "Are you happy with your size now?" asked the caterpillar. "Well, I would like to be a little taller, sir, if you don't mind. 3 inches is a very bad height." "It is a very good height," said the caterpillar angrily, standing up straight. It was exactly 3 inches. "But I'm not used to it," said poor Alice, sadly. She thought to herself, "I wish creatures wouldn't get offended so easily." "You will get used to it," said the caterpillar. Then it started smoking again. Alice waited patiently. After a while, the caterpillar took the hookah out again, yawned and stretched. Then it climbed down from the mushroom and began to crawl away in the grass. As it left, it said, One side will make you taller, and the other will make you shorter. One side of what? Thought Alice. Of the mushroom, said the caterpillar, as if she had asked the question out loud. Then it disappeared. Alice looked at the mushroom carefully. She tried to see which side was which, but it was round, so it was hard to tell. Finally, she stretched out her arms and broke off a piece with each hand. "Which one is which?" said Alice. She tasted a little piece from the right-hand side. Immediately, her chin hit her foot. She was very surprised by the sudden change, but she knew she had to act fast because she was getting smaller quickly. She quickly ate a piece from the other side. Her chin was so close to her foot that she could hardly open her mouth, but she managed to swallow a small bite. "Great, my head is free again," said Alice, happily. But her happiness quickly turned into fear. When she looked down, she couldn't see her shoulders. All she could see was a very long neck rising up like a pole above a sea of green leaves far below. "What is all that green stuff? Where are my shoulders? And my hands? Why can't I see them?" She moved her hands, but she could only see the leaves moving far below. She tried to bend her head down and found that her neck could move in any direction like a snake. Just as she bent down towards the leaves, she heard a loud hiss. A large pigeon flew at her and hit her with its wings. "Snake!" shouted the pigeon. "I'm not a snake," said Alice angrily. "Leave me alone." "Snake, I say again," but more sadly now. "I've tried everything, but nothing works." "I don't know what you're talking about," said Alice. "I've tried different places to build my nest, but snakes are everywhere. I can't escape them." Alice was very confused, but she waited for the pigeon to finish. "It's already hard to take care of my eggs, and now I have to watch for snakes day and night. I haven't slept for 3 weeks." "I'm sorry you've had so much trouble," Alice said kindly. "And just when I thought I was safe high in a tree, snakes come down from the sky. Ugh, snake!" "But I'm not a snake," said Alice. "What if you woke up one day?" "Well, what are you?" said the pigeon. "You're trying to think of something."